Remember, tell all your friends they are unworthy of setting foot within the Black Emporium! Another satisfying.
Hey, Brooke. Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On alias Venatori. Docktown's missing people and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads and you're at that supper I promised.
Well, we've got at least one witness. Want to question him? How about a break? We can still do that, right? A short one can't hurt.
Yeah, maybe. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah. So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this.
You'll see why.
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
No.
Seriously, do you ever take breaks? Real ones?
What do you call this?
Picking up rocks, and I'll bet the coin in my pocket you're thinking of work.
It's hard not to. All right, time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How are we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us.
I guess it is.
Calliope, you still going?
Cassis doesn't have anyone else.
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Stepping back can't hurt. Clear minds get things done.
If only they stayed that way. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done? What sticks? Venatori everywhere, Aelio
buddy.
waltzing back into town.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Just masturbating.
I see.
So you're just in time.
I have been
I'm
summoned.
fighting Brooke. Sometimes it feels as though the city itself
What you
stabs
up
me in
to?
the back.
Nothing much. Just playing the Dragon Age game.
Oh,
Think
nice.
I'm almost done.
Yeah,
I'm at like 30-something hours now.
yeah. Isn't that game that railroads you into being a trans character?
No.
Okay. I swear I saw some game recently where it was like all the dialogue options ended up as like a trans character.
No. There is a
Yeah.
trans character, but there isn't.
Yeah.
There is not. Like, you're not railroaded into being a trans character.
Yeah. I don't know, I saw some choose your dialogue game where that happened, and I was like, is that Dragon Age? There's like 30 games out. Yeah.
Let it dry.
Like I said,
We're
there
still
is a
stopping the
transgender
area.
character, so there might be some like
Getting mixed up in my
dialogue with
problems. It's not
them
the smart
that might be
play.
transgender oriented,
Ron is
but
partner
like
Bron. Where
not
did it leave him? Where does it
anywhere
leave
else.
you?
So it's not like it's like
You don't scare me, Nev.
forced
Dallas.
on you. You could also
Should've
be like,
known.
you can be like, what's the word? Stoic. It's kind of almost always an option, like a, just kind of like a, not aggressive, but just kind of,
She was there.
like the pictures are a thumbs up, which is basically like, affirming, right? And then you have like a laughing face, which is most times like a sarcastic line. And then you have a picture of an armored man folding his arms, you know, being like stern, and that's always the third option. The third option is some sort of like stern, like, yeah, we shouldn't do this, you know.
Yeah.
We didn't see her.
Oh, man.
This word?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, and I will preface with what I said, with I have no problem with trans characters.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, I can't say that, you know, like, I mean, everybody
Willing to chase a
hears
long
about
shot.
it or whatever,
We need to get to the
and
spillway.
I could care one way or another, obviously,
Got
whether you
something on
felt one
Aelia?
way or another about
She was
trans people
there.
either.
Yeah.
But
We just
I just
didn't
meant more
see
like,
her.
I don't
the
think there's any
spillway?
way that it's
At the
forced
relic
upon
deal.
you. I mean, technically,
When
no matter
Aelia
what, you
controlled
have to
Dallas,
play
she
with the
mentioned
trans
Tara's
character.
stolen relic.
But you could,
Right,
like,
Bring that up.
choose
Why would she care?
not to use her
Do you
as a
think she was
companion.
involved?
Or
So
one of her
she,
puppets.
like, her
She's been
dialogue
careful,
almost
but there
never
may be
would
something
come
to
up,
pick
you
up on
know.
the
You could
side.
just,
Witness,
the only time she would come up
anything.
is if when the whole party decides to meet or when they're, like, talking things out. So,
Yeah.
that's nice at least.
So we're returning to the
Yeah,
scene of
I
the
wasn't
crime.
even sure if it was Dragon
Where we
Age. I
fought
just saw a
Guitarist?
video online. Somebody
It's
was
just a
playing a
hunch, but
game,
it's the
and they
Was the
made their
transgender
character.
woman have horns?
I've got.
Let's check it
No,
out.
this was them creating their character.
Oh, I see.
And it was like the opening,
plan?
and it was like he goes to
Guitarist
do
had a red
dialogue, and
lyrium
it's
relic.
like, "What
Those
gender
don't
are
play
you?"
nice
And
with Veil.
all of them are for
The Viper left
trans.
me a piece
And
of
I'm
one
like,
in case there was more
"Is
to
that
do.
Dragon Age? This looks like a
Remnants fade
AAA
with
game."
time, but if we got
Oh, I
there
couldn't
soon
say. I
enough-
know that the voices on this one, it gave me like 3 or 4 male voices and 4 female
Remnants.
voices, and it did give me the
Got it.
choice to
Fainted.
use either, even though I did choose male or female.
And the
If
ones
that's
we
what you
found
mean.
before. But I'll see
Yeah,
what
well,
I can
this
draw
was
out.
like after he had created
take
the
a look.
character. It was like the opening dialogue where he's like choosing dialogue options, and all of them were like, "Yes, I have always been a trans man," or "I didn't accept who I was," and it's like, okay.
It might have been because that guy specifically, like, chose a
Yeah,
The threat smuggler.
transgender character on
But this
accident or
feels
whatever.
scrambled. Two people's
Yeah,
thoughts in
I've
one
got that
source.
clear. I
She
just saw
wasn't
that and
a
I thought it was
traitor.
funny to
She
be
was a
entirely
That is-
honest, because
I
this guy's
agree.
like, "What the
Alien moving
fuck?"
goods to her followers.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I was like, interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got this.
this motherfucker made a bald middle-aged man, and it's like, "Yes, I am indeed trans." And it's like, okay.
Echoes of greed,
The
pride.
trans people were
of
worried about when they're like, yeah, I
the
identify as a
Taurus.
girl.
Look there.
Some fucking
There's more.
50-year-old bald man
By
goes
the
in the female
waterfall.
bathroom. It's okay, guys. It's
Yes.
okay. I'm a woman.
Yes, I do too.
I have my vagina parts
Close
on
to
the
something.
inside.
I can feel it.
Skipping
My
steps.
I
brain.
just have a really crazy
Worked.
clit, guys.
I guess some of my plans pan out.
Crazy. Like, my dick is small enough, alright, that I couldn't make it as a man, but I can make it as a woman with an enormously large clit.
This one's afraid. A witness. Someone else showed up too.
Listen, I've seen
After
what you
we
guys
left.
look like on
If I
steroids.
can pick
I'm
up more of
well
an echo,
within the
a memory.
margins.
Yeah, I'm well within the numbers.
Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
I will give this one thing, like, everybody's been complaining about the dialogue in general, just that, like, I don't know, I guess that it's not enjoyable or it's not as well written, maybe, as some of the previous games.
Yeah.
And I will state, first off, I haven't played more than, like, an hour on any of the previous games. So, obviously, I'm not the target audience here. Well, I'm not the original target audience here. But, like, I like the dialogue. I find it's funny. I use the transgender character in my party because she's funny. Like, she's like a grown child, kind of. So she just
Yeah.
kind of sits there and she'll be like, so yeah, I heard the crows like just ridiculous things. Like, she'd be like, I heard the crows will like pretend to be bats while they're hiding before their assassinations, and like my guy
Yeah.
who's a crow is just like, what? Why would we ever
man.
do that? She's like, I don't know. It's just what I was told.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God damn it, Tash.
A
Yeah,
bystander?
that's
They must have
I
seen the
like
fight.
that because that's a big problem
Then
I have with
Aelia
a lot of
showed
other
up.
trans characters. They do. They make it the
Tell
entire
me,
identity, and
would
it's
you
like, come
see
on,
this
give them a
city
joke,
rise?
please.
Don't get me wrong, like there have been times where it gets, serious as it were, and it starts talking about
Oh
her
yeah,
stuff. But I will give the game credit. She wasn't like an established transgender person. Like she
yeah,
didn't really know what or who she was. She just felt off. She's a very manly woman,
yeah.
and she just felt that she was wrong, and her mother just kind of treated her as such. So when she met us, like a bunch of people who are from like all sorts of cities and places, she heard a story from one of us. It's like, oh well, we've met people who are just like who call themselves they because they're like non-binary. They don't really know what they are, you know.
Yeah.
So there's been moments, but even then, like they're really short and sweet. Like we had to go,
Yeah.
me and the transgender character had to like break the news that she was non-binary to her mother, and it was probably like 5 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and like the mother
I like
literally
that.
left. The mother literally, like it was funny. It went as you expected. Like it did not go well.
Yeah.
Be a thrall in service
Yeah,
to its
I
glorious
really appreciate
reaver.
that, actually. That's
Yeah,
way
that's
more
what I-
in depth than, like, the whole 30-minute, I am a woman, or I am a man, I am a this.
Yeah, there's been a ton of
Oh.
missions where she's just kind of trying to figure out her background too, because like it doesn't help that
Yeah.
she's like she's a Kunari, so she's one of the creatures with horns, right?
Yeah.
But she's also a special type of Kunari that only spawns every like couple generations that breathes fire. So she's
Yeah.
like she's already different. And then she also like because the Kunari have multiple factions, she started off on one faction, but because of like her fire breathing and stuff like that, her mother took her away, trying to keep her safe, and took her to a different culture. So she's kind of like multicultural too. Like she's trying to figure out where if she wants to be like follow some of her original mandates, or if she wants to follow like some of the newer islands she is. So yeah, you can tell she's struggling, but it's not something where you're sitting there and you're like for 15, 20 minutes, you're just like, bruh, get over it.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, a big thing that bothers me about it is shit like that, where it becomes like a big thing, because it's like, I lived with like
All that talk of
90%
saving
trans
to
people
Vinter.
while I was in the psych
Is this
ward,
what it
and
looks
they
like?
are not that crazy.
Yeah, it's like, don't get me wrong. They have they if they have a moment, they need their moment, they want to talk it out. That's fine. But they don't make it all about themselves. Any like self-respecting transgender anyway.
It's
Oh,
Vina
yeah,
Vitalis.
A rumor,
I'm not
an
even
old
talk-
Tevinter ritual to
talk about
increase
the
blood
annoying
magic.
ones I met in high
Yeah,
Fake
school.
accounts
it's like
appear
the
on the
again,
black market.
I hate to be that guy,
Real
but
records
it's
were
like the
burned,
difference
and
between like
magisters
a gay guy and
scared them.
a guy
But
who
if
makes
Aelia follows
everything
Elganon,
about his life
if
gay.
he could give her the trick,
Yeah.
Like that's his
the Venator are in
personality being
power,
gay.
but Aelia wants
Yeah,
total
the guy
control.
who has the penis
Blood
bobblehead in
ritual.
his car.
Yeah, you know what I
The
mean?
missing people.
Yeah.
It's a lead.
It's like you could be
Where?
gay and do other
When?
things.
Who else does Aelia break before
My
I
boy.
track her down?
My boy.
There are options.
You
This
don't have
place
to just be
means
gay.
something to me.
It isn't the
But what am I
dialogue
to
options
it
aren't
if I
just
can't?
straight and gay.
A whole new world. Yeah.
You'll catch Aelia again. Docktown's got someone looking out for them. They'll see that.
Yeah, it's,
don't
honestly,
need to be the
that's
hero.
always been my thing. What's it called? That's always been my thing. It's just like, dude, you can be gay, but just don't make it your
I just
personality.
need
Like,
them safe. I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all
Listen, man,
this.
we can talk about it, but as
Bad
soon as you
habit.
start flashing dildos in my face, I'm gonna hit you.
unless they're really like classy dildos, all right? Like, if you're just showing it to me not because you're like showing me what you're gonna do yourself with, but you're just like, dude, look at how awesome looking this dildo is. Maybe we can have a conversation.
At least give me some variety. Bring out a dog penis or something like that that just scares the hell out of me, so at least I'm interested.
Yeah, so I can recheck in there.
Listen, I want to question my reality.
Then it sounds like nothing changed.
Is that pep talk?
It's a fact. I was going for simple. Next up,
If
we
I don't
find
question my
Aelia.
reality at your
Right.
dildo choice, I'm not
After
interested.
that, we kick her
Yeah,
ass.
honestly. It's like, is this your Nazi dildo collection? Let me see him.
Oh, man. How many prongs does it have? If the number is less than a double digit, I am not interested.
I am not interested. How many vibrating options does it have? If it is less than 3, Send it back.
If it is not on a slider, I'm not interested.
Literally.
Variety, people.
Alright, another side quest. And see, I keep finding myself doing all the side quests too. Like, this game is only supposed to be like 30 hours if you play like main game only.
Yeah.
But like, I have not only been doing that.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So I've just been doing like all the side quests, at least every single one that's like that's specifically tied to companions and not like regions and factions.
Yeah. That was me in Skyrim doing all the side quests.
It's been a while since I've found like I've actually found a game that I've gone and done side quests like this for a while, so that's nice.
Yep. Yeah.
Let's see, where is this fucking location? What? Is there somewhere nearby? Where are you, little cock slammer?
I'm ready to get back out there whenever you are.
Hey, Dad. You know this...
Back again?
God, I've missed playing Centurion. It's so fucking unfair.
We're here.
I should go to the lighthouse real fast. I have gotten a bunch of stuff to level up my caretaker.
The fires are lit.
That means I can finally change some of my... Duh. I don't quite have affliction duration yet, bitch. Ring 1. What are we doing for weapons? Let me look at it. Mage's Gambit's gonna be final attack damage. Arcane Bomb trigger for Thorn of Misfortune. And then Flame Life Staff projectile chance. Alright, now. Cons has got a chit chat, let me go.
Balara, it seems like your brother Syrian's mixed up with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
Well, the Grey Wardens have taught me that no one's beyond redemption.
I hope so. Is that Zara Renata? This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died. Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Martyrs. He fooled us both. Elaborate.
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family.
The title of First Talon.
If that's what he wanted, why imprison you? Why not just kill you? No offense.
It's a fair question.
Death was the original plan. But this one doesn't waste those with potential.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
No.
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elgernon? Ilario's working with Elgernon?
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
I'm sorry, Lucanus.
So am I.
What are you going to do?
Take away everything from him.
Oh, hey, dumb question. You know about the new Warhammer game coming out?
Which one?
The one that comes out in like 5 days?
Oh, you mean Dark Tide?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's been out on PC for a while. It's coming to PlayStation soon.
Yeah. Is it good?
Yeah. I mean, it's a first-person horde shooter.
Yeah, I heard it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, Back for Blood, kind of.
Yeah. Or, I can't remember what it's called. Is it called Killing Field?
Killing Floor?
Like that? Killing Floor. Yeah,
That
it's a lot
zombie
like
game?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting it. Should I?
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty good.
Okay. It's only like 35 for like the original game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I will say, just like everything, might like it, might not, but...
No, of course, but for $35, I'd rather, it's that moment where if you're going to choose, and, what's the word, make a gamble on a game, I'd rather gamble 35 than 65.
Yeah, well, that's what I did with Skyrim. It was like, oh, it's $16 now, I'm gonna pick that up.
But 35 isn't bad, I was thinking about possibly getting it, because I just haven't seen a whole lot of, other games coming out that look good.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
And I knew you would know about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I'd definitely look up a couple of videos, see if it's your style
Cup
of
of tea.
game, but... Okay. Yeah. Oh, man.
So what do you want for Christmas?
I'm looking to get a Warhammer figure and a Warhammer book. And that's it.
Thanks for tagging along, Rook.
Are you getting those for yourself, or is somebody doing those for you?
Something.
Mom
got your
asked
message.
me, and she
I
gave me
figured
a
you'd want to
budget,
hear
and I'm
this.
like, no,
This is to
there's
Everett
just
and
2
Rook.
things I'll ask
You
you
can
to
trust
buy. I
them.
usually get
What's your name?
money for Christmas, so I'll just get whatever else I'm looking for.
I see.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm thinking of getting a new hand rail
It's okay.
for my,
We're here to help.
Nothing to be afraid of.
AR.
Okay.
So,
My name's
yeah.
Valia.
I don't know, I just have all
When
the
I heard
classic
about
stuff.
Wise
but,
helped, what happened?
yeah,
I
it's
once
an
trained to be a
original
Grey
run
Warden,
Colt
but I
AR,
left before
which
the joining.
they don't make those
It's
anymore.
not for
so,
everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't that. It's...
Yeah.
I'm the one who found the griffin eggs.
Yeah, one of the guys I
before they
went
hatched.
shooting with, he had an AR that he had built himself, and he's like, you have an original Colt? Can I shoot it? I'm like, yeah.
Can I shoot your original AR you built
Million
yourself?
questions.
Yeah.
But why come to us now?
Funny thing is, he
I
had
knew
his
some
all
of the
lubed
wardens who
up
were
and all
caring
put
for the
together and
griffins.
ready.
Remy and Lancet.
Mine shot just as well
I
as
think I
his,
know
and
what
I
killed
didn't
them.
do shit to
The
it.
Gloomhowler.
Yeah.
It's a Grey Warden, isn't it? An elf.
I mean, those
But that's all
older
we
guns
know.
needed to be,
Yes.
better for,
name is-
distress,
Was.
So,
Isaiah.
yeah.
Going through
I
the
found her
fucking
dying.
trenches and
She
the
was a
dirtiest of
mage.
places, getting
She
grime in every
blighted all the
fucking
griffins
inch of
during
the
the
gun
fourth
and then
blight.
hoping it stills fires.
Yeah.
Upon
I
direct
mean,
orders from
they
the
just
first
made
warden at the
everything better
time.
originally, and
She
then
had
they
no
got
choice.
cheap with all the parts.
This was centuries
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, that's with everything.
Yeah. I mean, mine's entirely steel, so it's heavy but runs well.
I can understand why this Isaiah is so pissed.
She felt betrayed by the wardens, forcing her to
Yeah,
do
I
it.
don't know, it just has
As
all
penance.
original furniture on it, and I
That's
wanna...
cool.
want to get
She
some
hid
stuff
the
that's
remaining
a
eggs with
little
a
more
protective
ergonomic.
spell.
Yeah, of
I
course.
followed the clues and found them.
They
That was
stopped selling
400 years
the,
ago.
you know, the
She shouldn't
NCR
even be
service
alive.
rifle from Fallout New Vegas?
Yeah.
Her last
They
entry
were
said she
selling
left for her
the
calling.
furniture
Then
for
she's
that, like the
probably
wood
in the
stuff, a
deep
while
ones.
back, but I
That's
missed the
Blighted,
window and they're not
twisted.
making it anymore.
No, of course not. Always
Hassan?
limited.
Yeah. But I fucking
I
want
was
it.
there the day you hatched. You've grown.
Right along with his stomach.
Right out of the nest, he ate everything in sight. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davron's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers and sisters, whatever it takes. We owe them so much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
What an adorable little
This
griffin.
is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler is Seiya. Can't hide forever.
Why don't you go down to the village later, see what you can find?
Okay.
Damn, I actually finished all of the companion side quests. I'm a champ. The game is gorgeous. I know everybody's upset that it's like more colorful than they want it to be.
Yeah.
But I do think it is a gorgeous game.
Yeah, everybody complains about something.
Yeah, of course. But if you look at the previous games, it makes sense. Like, they were definitely dark fantasy, and this is not necessarily that.
Till next time.
Strife, I got a tip there might be trouble here in Arlethan.
You're just in time. We've got a problem.
I was out with a scouting party, and we spotted the Venatori moving into the area.
They're being directed by Elgernon or Gillenane. They have to be. The Grey Wardens warned us the gods were heading to Arlethan. But why bring the Venatori?
We don't know. That's where you come in.
Well, that sounds like trouble. How can I help?
Nip it in the bud. Don't let them stir up anything worse.
I'll give you the rough location where we sighted them, but you might have to search beyond that.
They want something, and we need to know what they're up to.
I'll find out what it is.
Feel free to take out as many of them as you can. This is our forest.
And it always sucks when I get an honorable fight and some fucker decides, well, I'm gonna join in.
Oh, are you playing For Honor?
Yeah. I don't know, I try and play it where I get good one-on-one fights, and then some fucker's like, well, I wouldn't get a kill.
I feel like that's kind of the epitome of any multiplayer. I mean, even if you're playing some shooter, you know, most times you prefer that awesome 1v1 than you do, like, 1v fucking 3. And, like, yeah, it feels great when you beat that 1v3, but it's so fucking annoying during.
The forest smells wrong.
So I definitely get that.
Dead
I think
stuff.
most people are always kind of
Burnt.
feeling like we're looking for that premium 1v1, like that duel that makes you feel fantastic.
No. A lot of bad history in Arlethan. War, blood magic. I'm sure some of that stuck around.
Teammates. My teammates came in and did the same shit they did to me. It's like, God fucking damn it, I had a one-on-one again.
The combat's really ridiculous game too. Yeah.
Is it turn-based?
No, it's like kind of like God of War, the newer God of War. So that action RPG, you have like cool combos and abilities. You have like your main attack, and you have like a couple skills that are on cooldown and stuff. You have a stagger bar, so you can do like cool little takedowns and stuff.
Benatori, Irilin was right.
Let's kick him out. They're all down. Good. Now what were they doing out here?
They set up camp here.
Let's take a look. If I didn't know better, I'd say this was Dalish.
There have to be Dalish nearby.
That can't be good. We need to find the camp. Let's go.
I like that guy, he fights fun.
the Venatori sneaking into Arlithan to steal? Relics. Heard about him doing that from the lords. Maybe this time they're stealing them for the gods.
I'm gonna take a real dab here in a second. I'm gonna get a little macro high.
We've got more Venatori. This must mean we're headed the right way.
How's the rest of life been for you there, Various? Been working lately, or have you been off lately?
It's winter now, so all the work's dried up.
I got you. What is it you do again?
Sprinkler repair.
That's right.
So now
don't be using sprinklers. Yeah, you don't be using sprinklers there during this time. You don't be I mean,
yeah.
I guess technically you hope that everybody uses their sprinklers now on accident, because then that's a whole lot of repairs.
I mean, yeah, technically, but that means I gotta go dig up somebody's fucking line.
Yeah, right. Fucking jackasses.
Yeah, it's like, cool, I get to work and I get paid a lot, but oh my god, digging in clay.
Never a dull moment with you, buddy.
Well, thank you.
Oh, so you missed it. I forgot didn't get to hear the funniness, but so I got paid a few days ago. And at the end of the month when I get paid, you know, I basically pay for one night at the hotel with my lady, because, you know, we don't get, since I sleep on the couch, my place, and she lives with her parents, we don't really get alone time.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided, since it's Christmas, you know, that I would decide to, you know, go all out on this one. And instead of just getting like I normally just get, like, I shit you not, I normally get like a $60 hotel.
Yeah.
Like a seedy, fucking prostitutes are probably around hotel, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck it, you know? And so we have a Hilton in town. It's like $200 a night. And I got us a room there. And, you know, we love the room or whatever, but tell me why. We're sitting down with my friends, and Katie's just like, she just all of a sudden speaks out. She's like, yeah, I don't know if I could go to a shitty hotel. We fucking got to this. She's like, I don't know if I could ever go to another. I'm just like, oh boy. You're saying I gotta do this like every month. I was like, what have I done? What have I done?
I was about to say, oh my boy, you fucked yourself.
I done fucked up. I did too good.
You never buy the diamond ring. You buy the ruby first.
Yeah, I shit you not. What because she couldn't think of what to get me for Christmas. She's like, how about we just split and get another room later? God damn it.
Oh my god.
I just started laughing and giggling so hard. I'm just like, God damn it.
Oh man, it's funny.
And I can't even joke and say, oh, it's obviously my penis, because I mean, she gets my penis at every hotel room, and she's never wanted to get this
Man, I don't know what I did, but I did way better at the last one, apparently. Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, dude, $200 with like $100 deposit.
Yeah. And that's rough.
And it had a restaurant inside the hotel, so we ate there. And it was like $40. It was pretty good though.
Nice.
Her engagement ring is, for some reason, like I think her fingers shrank a little bit. So her engagement ring has been a little too big. We went to a jewelry store to get it resized. Tell me why as soon as my fiance tells them her Italian last name, they say they won't charge us for it.
Fucking bonus. We Italians, we got each other's backs.
She got me, she was just like, what's your last name? And she's like, and she had to spell it out. And she's like, Anastasio, Anastasio. And I'm just, she's like, yeah, we won't charge you.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm just like, I fucking love these guys. They're literally Vargas jewelers.
Oh, man. Hey, Spain, Italy, they're neighbors.
I just thought that shit was funny. I was just like, Jesus, alright. That's a good week.
Yep. Oh, man. That's awesome.
Now I just gotta, what's it called? I gotta do a little errands at some point today. I gotta turn in. Tell me why. Fucking. So I don't know if I told you this, but they changed the warranty policy for controllers at GameStop.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like if you buy a brand new controller, right, and you get the warranty, right? If you remember previously, it was set up like, oh, if you have an issue, you bring it back and you pay the $10 and you can get yourself a brand new pre-owned controller and then get a re-up on the warranty, right? That's like how it's always been. Or not pre-owned, brand new one. And you get like a brand new controller of the same color unless they don't have one, blah, blah. So apparently we, the customers, were abusing the warranty. So now the employees are required to give us used controllers on the warranty.
Yeah, Christ. Yeah, it definitely wasn't because they were selling us shitty controllers.
The one thing I will give them, though... Wait 1 second, let me take this down.
Breathe, man.
Never. Literally, in between breaths, still dying of breath.
Finishes off with the heaviest cough I've heard in the mic.
Yeah, literally. So, the one positive about the new warranty change is that since it's a pre-owned game, it still has its own pre-owned rules. So, like, if there is an issue with it,
as weird as ever.
after you get it,
Rocks seem stable enough. Let's get through here.
You can, like, let's just say you get it. It's fine for the first couple days. A week later, it's got, like, bad drift all of a sudden when the buttons are sticking. If it's within the 30 days, you don't have to pay the warranty. It doesn't take the warranty back because it's still a pre-owned device and it has 30 days. So, you have a free 30 days. So what I recommend is, since they're already accusing us of abusing it anyway, abuse it. Just return it on the 29th day every time.
Yep. Just constantly trading controllers.
It doesn't help that, honestly, within that 29 days, I guarantee you'll find an issue. Like, this controller, should you not... I got it, the controller speaker doesn't work.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, within the... Like, I shit you not, I didn't even notice it. because I was just like, I had just recently got a soundbar, so I thought that like the addition of the soundbar just was throwing off audio when I had a controller in, but no, it just literally the speaker on the controller wasn't working. So whenever I was in a party and I had audio coming out of the TV, and I had the what's it called, like the party audio coming out of the controller, I didn't hear anybody at all for like a couple days. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then, I shit you not, within a week, the right analog stick starts drifting.
We'll handle them.
I'm just
Sit
like,
tight.
this is crazy.
Yeah. Man, yeah, these fucking controls are frustrating, man, because I know exactly why they keep drifting, and I know Sony hates it.
And then, it's always the fucking, what's it called, the inside little...
the sensor, yeah. They switch to, like, the cheapest option that you can't even buy as Radio Shack. It's that cheap.
Yeah, it's so
yeah. Oh yeah, you hear, Sony bought From Software?
Well, Sony's in talks to buy Katakawa.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want to buy...
talks?
Yeah. They're in talks to buy... So, like, not even their talks. They sent a letter of interest to Katakawa. So it wasn't even to From Software. Because technically they already own, like, 14% stock of From Software, as well as, like, I think 8% or, like, 2% of Katakawa.
Yeah.
But
it was because their severance deal after Blood or Demon Souls. I forgot about that.
Yeah, as well as Bloodborne. They had
stock.
Yeah, they had. But this is how I look at it. I don't really want it to be in Sony's hands whatsoever. I mean, From Software. Sony's always been kind of like a non-hands-on approach with their companies anyway. Like, I know that a lot of their companies haven't been doing great. But, like, because, like, look at they acquisitioned Bungie and Destiny, and then Bungie immediately had to do, like, 2 layoffs. And I know that looks bad, but, like, Bungie was already not doing well. That's part of the acquisition. And then Concord, I know it looks bad, too. But I think almost all of that, they've been hands-off. Like, from what I understand, like, if you actually get into articles and stuff like that, behind the scenes from people who are actually on the scene, Sony is hands-off. And if that's the case, then I am okay with them purchasing Katakawa Company, because it gives us a couple new potentials. Like, Katakawa Company owns not only From Software, but, like, a lot of anime, different things like that. And it also would give them the capability to, like, I mean, I hate to say it, because we're all we've all been fiending for it for years, but there's a huge possibility of, what's it called? Bloodborne 2, if Sony acquisitions Katakawa and has From Software.
Yeah.
So that's something. Plus, like, now we've already been hearing about how From Software has been wanting to kind of break into entertainment with, like, Elden Ring, or like for instance, there's supposed to be that, like, Dark Souls anime in the works that's possibly being done. Like, I will give Sony credit. Like, Sony has the money. Sony has the companies. Like, Sony has the ties to the entertainment. So, like, that could see us getting, like, some Elden Ring, like, in, like, Dark Souls, in, like, Bloodborne movies, TV shows. Like, Bloodborne would be a killer movie or a TV show, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't want it in their hands if they're going to be a hands-on approach. But if they're hands-off, then not necessarily to one way or another. You know, Katakawa and From Software are great companies that have done great work for years.
You look like
and
a
they will
veiled
continue
jumper.
to
What's
do
happening?
so.
The Venatori are rounding up Dalish. I locked that barrier, but some of them already got through.
I think that's my
Rounding
2
up
cents on it.
Dalish?
I did hear about it,
There are
and
more Dalish
it's
inside the
iffy, you know.
ruins.
But
They
if
were
they're not
camped
hands-on
there.
and they're just basically
Alright.
doing it kind of like what they did with Bungie, and they're just kind of giving them a larger scope, both for entertainment as well as, like, budget, as well as, like, backing, then I'm all for it.
Get back to Strife
That
and
would be
Irulan and let
nice.
them know.
I don't know. When it comes to entertainment and games,
it,
I always
still
think
locked.
of that whole era
Those symbols
where it was
over the
just
door. That's what we were supposed to find?
nothing.
Okay,
You
Let's
know,
get it unlocked.
like everything was bad.
I'm young enough or old enough to think of, whenever I think of gaming adaptations or gaming entertainment, I think of the Mario Brothers movie. That's still my first thought, like the first one. You know, like the live action Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah. No, man, I forgot about that movie.
As you should.
Luigi.
It's just so awful. I mean, I loved it for what it was, but if it was like, you know, like if it wasn't connected to Mario, everybody probably would have enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be just a funny B movie, but then they made it about Mario, and it's like, yeah, no.
But then they made the connection and ruined it.
Nice. Time to get moving.
Why would Venatori attack the Dalish for no reason?
I don't think this is random. They've got a plan and we need to stop it.
There.
What do you want? Why do you attack these people?
Take them down!
Sorry, I keep going radio silent. I have to, like, focus.
No, it's okay. I'm doing the same thing because I keep going back into combat. Luckily, my game is plausible, so like when I get into like a spiel, I can just stop the game for a second. But
yeah, mine I have to be like, alright, is he going to throw left or is he going to fake the left and go top right?
Got him ready for you. Got him. Not soon enough. We still don't know what they're doing here.
hey,
Let's keep looking
JG,
around.
welcome in, buddy. Thank you for watching. There's a chest over here somewhere.
Oh, did you start up streaming?
Yeah, I've been streaming for about 63 minutes.
Cool. I'll cool it on the inwards then.
I'm trying to think back to the last, like, 63 minutes if you've even said the other one.
There has to be a power crystal nearby.
I think if you stay the exact same level of the N-words that you're at, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty well for being on air.
Oh, distant scream.
Listen, hear that?
Sounds like someone's in trouble. Come on!
Sounds like somebody's having a good time. What do you mean in trouble?
Is that not what it sounds like?
A lot more of these assholes. I see them. We have to end this. Leave this camp alone.
Kill that one.
Come and try. Not on my watch.
Dude, did it really just cancel out my ultimate? What the fuck just happened?
If you leave now, we might let you stay never agree to that.
I offer no mercy, and expect none in return.
Stop talking.
Is it raining out?
Let's see what they've done with the Dalish.
Oh, did I miss the chest right there?
God damn it.
I appreciate you, JG. I hope you're having a good day, buddy.
Oh, God damn it.
I just sucked that man off.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on. More of those symbols. Good luck. Shouldn't be hard.
Activate down. This one on the ground might actually be the.
Right, that did it. Let's see what she has to say. It's okay. You're safe. What happened here?
That veil jumper died making sure I was safe. She sealed the barrier before the Venatori could get me.
What about the rest of the Dalish?
They took everyone. Kidnapped them all.
Why? Where'd they go?
I don't know. Their leader said they need Dalish blood, some sort of sacrifice.
Sacrificed? What kind of Vashadan is this?
Dumb
This
question.
just got a whole lot worse. We need to figure out where the Venatori took them.
Who do you?
Let's look around.
Do you? I assume you don't play Astartes in Dark Tide. Do you play like? What do you play?
There's 4 classes, if I remember correctly. There's Guardsman, Inquisitor, Ogren, and I can't remember who. I think the last one is Psyker.
Ooh.
Some papers here, but nothing useful.
Can you actually use
No mention of a location.
Psyker-like abilities in the game?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Just
dude,
some mud here.
You're selling me.
But it looks like there's some kind of glass here too. Huh.
Yeah, it's fun playing the Ogren because he gets all the like super heavy guns, but Guardsman gets to use a bolter at one point.
Well, doesn't look like the Venatori brought any supplies with them.
And they might have a larger camp nearby. The Dalish could be there.
Pretty dope.
Well, maybe Strife and Irulan can make sense of this.
Rook, over here.
Don't be giving me too much shit here. I'm nerding out.
We got here as fast as we could.
It's bad. They're kidnapping Dalish to sacrifice them.
What?
You're serious?
I wish I wasn't, but the Venatori were brutal. Those Dalish are in trouble.
I can't believe this. Sacrificing our people? Where did they take the prisoners?
The Venatori didn't come very far. We know that. We found this weird glass they tracked in somehow.
Glass? That could be from the Arlithan crater. It said that Tevinter blood magic used to be powerful enough to fuse sand into glass.
It's not too far from here.
If the Venatori took the prisoners there...
We'll find them. But it'll take time to put together a rescue party.
Don't take too much time. We need to stop this.
We will.
Another thing that we haven't been able to chat up about. So the last like week or so, a new show came out on Prime that I and my fiance ended up enjoying like a fucking shit ton. And I think it's something that might be up your alley. Yes, sir. Let me save my game real fast. But I have a question first for you. Did you do much? I don't know if I've asked this, but did you do much reading when you were younger?
I would get in trouble for reading in school. I'll put it
Understand
that way.
I was gonna say,